What's going on, friends? This is Brandon Chui from Tafelmusik Baroque Orchestra. It is some crazy times right now, isn't it? It is March 18, 2020 when I filmed this. We are just days into our COVID-19 self-isolation, social distancing period of time. And because of that, I'm hanging out on my couch in my living room in Toronto, filming this for you to answer some questions that have been sent my way about my viola. This viola was made in 1996 by a guy in Ann Arbor, Michigan, named Mark Norfleet. It's a copy of a viola made in the 1560s by a Venetian maker named Francesco Linaro. Now, that original Linaro belongs to a past client of Mark's, and in Mark's words, it was the baddest ass viola he's ever heard. So naturally, he had to take some measurements, and the result of that is this baby right here. If you take a close look, there are no notches here. Typically the F holes here, it's called the F hole, has a notch, like the letter F. So there's no notches here, just like the original. There's a butt here. Typically, for those of you who don't know, basically all instruments have a full arch. The back here looks really cool, if I might say so myself. You see all these ridges here. Not only can you see them, but you can really feel it when you run your finger along. It's really cool. There's no purfling along the edges of the back. For those of you who don't know, the purfling is found on basically all instruments as well. It's a wedge of wood here that goes along, that's actually inlaid into the table of the instruments. Always the front and the back. The original doesn't have any on the back, so Mark decided not to do that. I found this viola totally by chance. I was down in Ann Arbor in December of 2011 to get some work done on another instrument, and Mark pulled out this dusty blue case out of his metal locker, plopped it down, said, "Come on, man, give this a try. Tell me what you think." I tried it. I was immediately impressed. It was very raw at the time. No one had played it except for one guy who played it for a week in the Detroit Symphony. But between 1996 and 2011, it had been in that metal closet along with all his power tools. I was very impressed with it was very raw, but I was very impressed with the power, the grittiness of the sound, the cleanliness of the sound, the projection, all the different colors that was coming out of this thing that had not been played for so many years. And I was not in the market for any instrument, so I didn't even ask him how much it cost. I'm not a guy who likes window shopping. You can ask my wife. To me, if I go window shopping, that means mentally I've committed to buying something, and I don't like that. I didn't even ask him how much it cost. I did think about the viola basically for every day. Thought about it for every day after I got home, and it wasn't until the summer, it was June of 2012 that I bought this viola. It was actually during TBSI, my first run of the Tafelmusik Baroque Summer Institute, which opened up the floodgates of historical performance practice for me, which eventually led to me getting the job in Tafelmusik. So that's the story of my instrument. I still go see Mark twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall when the weather changes, to get adjustments done by him to make the instrument vibrate optimally and sound as best as possible, just basically to make it as easy to play as possible. But they just closed the borders this morning, so it doesn't look like I'm going to be going anytime soon, even though the weather's changing. It's okay though. It's bigger than just viola adjustments. With all the shutdown, we really miss playing for you guys. I hope it doesn't last very long. We cannot wait to get back on stage to play for all of you, our friends. Stay safe, stay healthy, wash them hands, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.